Smack him. Keep Armin's name out your motherfucking mouth.
I'm out here. Uh-oh, Richard.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Just want to thank you guys very much for stopping by the channel. Just remember, if you want to help us out, just give us a little bit of a like and subscribe. It helps us out tremendously. And if you want to get early access to next week's episode, you can hit us up on our Patreon. All right, now I will stop yakking and let's get on with the Attack on Titan reactions. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me, Sean Tank Top, and I am over here at Casa de Tank Top. I'm hanging out with my very good friends, Dustin and Morgan Drace, over there at the dojo. Drace, how you doing over there, Draces?
Thriving.
Yeah.
We're shitting our pants. We don't know what we're doing. This is too much information. It's too much.
We're fucking shitting our pants and diving into swimming, aren't we? We're watching Attack on Titan, y'all. We're on season 3. We're on episode 22 at the moment. For so long, we were having these really incredible like action beats and these really awesome, you know, like and some really cool world building within our own world. But now the world has changed. It has been expanded and stuff like that in this story, and we are out of breath keeping up with the amount of information and stuff like that, especially in the last, like, ever since we finally got to the fucking basement, which, haha, you know, like you guys have been waiting and making fun of us how much we were fucking talking about, you know, wanting to get to the basement and everything, but we're here, and now I think it might have been Hanji that might have said it, where she said, like, listen, we just realized that, you know, not only is like, is it you know, the Titans that we are kind of against, you know, it's the whole world in a sense.
Yeah, they don't like our specific race of people because they are all Elgins.
Eldian?
Eldarian?
Eldian.
Eldar, whatever.
I think it's Eldian. I don't know if there's an R in there. I think it's Eldian, and this might be the first time I was ever.
You might, yeah. So it's Eldaria, or Eldia, yeah. You might be the first time you're right, Sean. Good
work.
It might be.
But anyway, they're like learning that they are a wanted people. They got a target on their back.
Kind of like they're more an unwanted people.
Well, unwanted, but like no, they're like wanted as in they want to like either kill you or like subjugate you to so that they can steal your titanness.
And yet they call it paradise, which is hilarious.
Not to be weird, but like that King's Hole setup, it looked kind of before, it was 100 years or so. Mm-hmm. It looked kind of nice before the Titans went all crazy.
And so, I mean, like, I don't know if we're ever going to, I mean, now I'm just like, are we going to see any of these other countries and stuff like that? Like, is that going to be on the table? Like, is that going to come into play in season 4? I imagine it will.
Yeah, where's Ymir at? What's she doing?
She's hanging out with,
Reiner, and all those guys. But the other thing is that Eren, the owl, started to talk about Armin and Mikasa and all that shit, and he's like, wait a minute, what the fuck are these fucking memories and shit?
Whose memories are these? Yeah.
Something weird's going on, man.
So Titan time is a flat circle. We said that at the end of this one. I'm saying that now. I am ready to see what the fuck's gonna happen next. You guys ready to get going with this thing?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. All right. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us on the finale of season 3 of Attack on Titan. It's been a magnificent season. Think about this. This season was like the 2020 of Attack on Titan because it was like 2 parts.
Yeah.
I mean, like, remember when Kenny was like the worst that we had to think about, like in season Kenny, like that was the worst that we had to fucking worry about and shit. You know what I mean? Like, so it's been a hell of a fucking journey, and we're right on the precipice of fucking getting into season 4. If you guys want to check out season 4 early before anyone else gets to see it, you guys get to do that right now on our Patreon. That is available on our Patreon. The link is in the top pinned comment and it's in the description below.
Uh-oh. That's a terrible soldier outfit.
Whoa. Tracer. World War I.
I know. It is World War I. Oh, fuck.
Oh, my God.
Oh, it's just fucking... He's Forrest Gumping him out of there.
You guys hit us up over there, and you guys get to start watching our reactions to Season 4 of Attack on Titan. That's available to y'all right now. And every single time that we make a drop on YT, we release the next episode on our Patreon completely full and uncut for y'all. But if you can't do that, but you still want to help us out, hit us with a like and a subscribe. If you guys could do that, we would appreciate it greatly. All right, let's fucking check this thing out. Let's get some eyeballs on this shit. Then Hanji's like, what? What the fuck?
Nope. Oh. He's always super ripped.
Or does that mean...
So you do it twice?
Does that mean that they need to find Ymir? They need to get Ymir back, because if he can touch Ymir, then he can do it.
Is Ymir royal blood, though?
I think Ymir is, like, the subjects of Ymir. I mean, like, I don't know. I'm not sure.
I think they just named her Ymir after...
Yeah, maybe.
Might be a common name.
Oh, shit.
Be like, can see the future of who gets your Titan in the future.
Because for a second I thought it was like, because what I thought it was because it is in a sense like Eren remembering stuff, and like wouldn't that it would be an interesting idea. As he's remembering,
is he reaching back in time?
As he's remembering, he's kind of fusing different things, like as he's fusing with these memories and with this history, like he's kind of informing his own. It's like, is he turning into Bran or something like that? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Is he like the three-eyed raven? Can he reach back and like get into the heads of his past Titan, into his dad?
Oops, I said the quiet part loud and the loud part quiet. Oh, dear.
That basement, we were in the past tense of the basement.
You don't even care about this
Fucking
basement.
crazy.
Fuck that basement.
Beyond the walls. Ah!
Ah!
Yeah, same, brother.
Just gotta get a really good speechwriter, that's all.
Yeah.
To frame it in the right way. Be like, we're the hoof of the world. Something like that.
Texas, dropping some truth.
Wow. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
HOC over there, power to the people.
Yeah.
Historia just needs to go on her Instagram live and just give people a blow-by-blow of everything that's going on. Look at this.
I mean, basically, this was the old version of an Instagram live.
They're not the villains here.
Are you sure about that?
And also the natural resources, too. That's that other thing that's like right directly underneath their shit. Yeah. It's like, I'm not listening to anything that's coming from the government. Dude, this is
I'm like,
this is getting too real right now. Like, it's good they're checking in with the common folk, though, seeing how everybody's going.
oh, this is the
press.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is like those round tables that like the New York Times will have with like the president like once a year or whatever the fuck, you know. What if you just like, listen, man, like we don't want to do nothing. You guys, we'll share the resources, we'll sell them to you and stuff like that at a fair price and stuff like that, and you know.
Also, why don't they just be like, hey, why don't you just destroy the source of the Titan juice? You'd still have the 9 Titans, but you wouldn't have all these crazy ones running around. Oh god, oh boy.
Oh yeah, that was bowl cut, right? Why did you have to say that last one?
Yeah, that was kind of fucked up.
Right, yeah, but until his last breath, he was a gutless coward. Like, or whatever the fuck. It's like, what do you...
Oh, this guy hates...
Oh, that's right. Because he was the one that brought him over.
Oh, he's like, fuck you.
But Erwin fucking basically said, no, give it to Armin. Like,
Smack him. Keep Armin's name out
Name
your
out
motherfucking mouth.
I'm out here. Richard.
お前らは上官に歯向かうわけでもなく、エレンとミカサを止めるわけでもなく。
This guy. Is there gonna be like a split?
Yeah, this whole they're gonna war with each other, and then
Oh man.
you guys can't be fighting with each other right now.
エルヴィン団長なしでこれからどうするつもりなんだよ。
Listen to Commander Armin, who's like really good.
I don't know. I mean, like he's been like an underling. Like he's always been like running with like the head honchos and being like, we should do this, we should do this. So it made them look like they were the ones that came up with the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're the head of the ship, you get all the glory. You know. Whoa!
Armin.
I don't know, buddy.
Everyone won't be able to fix it either. It's impossible. This whole situation sucks.
I don't know, Armin. Every single time you've been in a fucking squeeze, my dude, you fucking come out with a pretty decent like play. Oh, Levi's back there.
He wants to. Wants to see the ocean.
No, he might have memories of the ocean. He might know what the fuck that looks like. I think both of them do.
Oh,
in a certain sense.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because he can see.
gosh.
Oh god, I don't want that one. I don't want that memory.
Jesus, man.
Yeah,
Jesus.
some of those memories ain't that great. Ooh, we got a little crown.
Damn.
Oh, they get bolo ties.
Oh, nice to get a little bolo tie. Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
I bet I could get you one on Etsy.
Probably. Should have gone to Commander Irwin all along.
Unless something changes. Oh my god, that's another one. I feel ya. Unless things change, terrible things will just keep happening.
Not you.
Yeah. That's why he withheld it, because he goes like they'll it'll put another like thing on her back. Whoa.
Oh no. Oh. What does he see? What do you see?
Whoa.
Huh.
Like you're kissing her hand way too long, dog.
You alright? Oh god.
He shook. Whoa.
Whoa.
Race of entire over exterminate. We have no intention of staying quiet. Fuck! God damn
Wow,
it.
that's so much shit.
I need to read
That's a
that.
lot.
Why don't they put it up
They're
for
always
longer?
so quick. They're always so quick.
トロスト区から昇降機が解放され街道の舗装事業が開始される頃には草花が芽吹き
What about the outside? Are they gonna attack again?
They're like flying away from where they're riding.
Yeah, why are they flying away? What's going on over Oh, because that other country could just huck a bunch more citizens over the wall.
Ooh.
What the heck? Another little one.
Little slug boy.
Like what happened to Reese.
Yeah.
It's only had like a little bit. So like maybe it's getting in their water or something.
Oh man.
Oh.
Wow, so now that it gives him like a lot of mixed feelings about what they've been doing, you know, like he was like, I'll kill every fucking last one of them, and they were like,
I was like a Titan, I'd be like, yeah, please kill me. Unless they have faith that they can find a cure someday.
Yeah, they haven't mentioned anything about that yet.
Because that would be a whole nother game changer. But it's like, yeah, you're gonna leave your guy right there, like, oh dang, they've never made it to the desert before.
Yes, new.
dude.
Because Armin wants to see
And this is where they would drop him off behind the. Oh my god.
They want to see that ocean.
Oh,
Get eyes on this ocean.
Man, this is where he fucking. Oh.
Wow, we're here.
We're here.
And fucking Cersei's gonna be perched right up on top of there with Missandei.
No. is it?
Whoa.
The ocean. Do they see the city? No, they see ocean.
All of them, they're just like, holy shit.
They're like, that's a fuck ton of water.
That's the most water I've ever seen in my whole goddamn fucking life.
Oh. Childhood dream.
Are they chilling on a beach?
Oh, you got to touch it? That's fun.
Beach party.
Oh, a little shell. This is too peaceful. Something fucked up's gonna happen.
Beach party.
Oh my gosh.
It's so salty. Don't open your eyes. I see something weird.
What do you see?
A scientist looking at the ocean for the first time.
Yeah, she's gonna lose it. Careful those riptides, kids.
These awkward smiles. They just don't know.
They're too happy. I'm very concerned.
They don't know what to do with themselves. This is like.
Oh boy. Are they gonna build a boat?
I think I remember this. There was like a flash forward, like in season 1 or something like that of this. I think I remember now. I don't think it's as simple as that, dude. I don't think it's a straight line like that.
Yeah, that's not. You can't do that shit. You gotta find a. Ooh, is there a little guy in there? No.
Oh shit.
Is that it?
No, I think we're getting the thing.
Okay.
That was really beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
No, it was amazing. I mean, it was so nice. Well, that was like it's a seashell that a creature burrows itself into to survive.
Oh,
which
like
is emblematic
the
of what
walls.
That's their shit. You know what I mean? He goes like, that's what we were, but like now we can get out of it. We can crawl.
I don't understand why the other country didn't attack more with more huck over more Titans.
Sure.
They went into retreat.
Well, here's the other thing. So they've clearly gotten like kind of desperate.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. World War I.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Getting flashbacks to all the different attacks and
Okay, what the fuck? Oh,
Okay.
war's over. And then getting indoctrinated. Then there people are dying and
Raining blood.
what the hell? Ah, you. Well, you know who's having a great time? Just birds. You don't really see an unhappy bird on this show. That's it. They're doing good. I mean, I'm glad they didn't get like fuck the fuck up. How many years between this and the next one did people have to wait?
so this was 2019.
So about 2, yeah.
That felt kind of like this series could. I mean, it couldn't end, but like if it ended there, it's like kind of a hopeful
Like
open-ended.
if by some fucking crazy thing this thing wasn't doing good numbers and they didn't want to continue.
It's kind of hopeful and gray areaed and.
I mean, I like that ending a lot, honestly. Like, you know, just ending with hard questions. I mean, you kind of even said it before, Mo, like how was being stuck inside the wall so bad? Seemed like we had it okay.
It was for the mole people had it rough. So they were subjugated and that was terrible. So that was unsustainable. But it feels like other than those people getting fucked up, it seems like they had a thriving economy.
Sure.
But now you know everybody freaking hates you.
Or they're afraid of you.
They're afraid of you, so they're gonna want to try and kill you.
Yeah.
And there's blood tests where they can find out who you are.
What I'm very interested is to see the current world in which Zeke and Reiner, because the thing is that we've only really seen things through Grisha's memory.
Yeah,
we
his
haven't really seen
childhood.
anything else, like his childhood. And what I would probably think is that things have gotten quite bad for them. For them to launch an attack.
Oh, I see.
This attack that they haven't felt the need to launch in 100 years.
Well, I thought that's how long it took to radicalize children to an age where they could be fighters. I thought there was like a long program where it's like, okay, so they decided that we're gonna eventually have to everybody's ramping up their production on shit. We need more resources, so let's get.
And they want our resources. They want, because we technically control this land.
Yeah, I think that you can't just I think it lasted. It took as long as it took because it takes a minute to take a baby and radicalize it, teach it to fight, turn it into a Titan. That takes a while. Takes a minute.
Sure.
Unless it's Zeke, and then it happened pretty damn fast.
Well, he was radicalized,
he wasn't.
Down. He probably wasn't Titanized. They probably taught him to fight first, and then I bet they have a Titan school where everybody battles it out. Top two of the class, Annie and Zeke were top of their class.
Reiner, yeah,
that could be right. But what I mean is I mean it's either that, but I would think that especially because what we've seen from his memories was the town, in the night, not in outside of the kind of the, what would you call it, the kind of the ghetto-esque, the type of thing or whatever it is. Outside of that, looked really nice, looked really put together. I bet something's happening. I bet they were attacked. They had a war, and they were going through. And they're fuck. We gotta try to do it. You know what I mean? Maybe
they're Germany after World War One, where they were had such a depression that they had to do something absolutely
fight their
nuts.
way, basically create a war machine to get themselves out of it. Never heard of that. Not going on at all.
America too. We got out of our depression by Never turns out quite so good for everybody.
It's just the theater of the human experience. I mean, if you got people that are in power, there are people that are going to be kind of.
I'm pro bird.
Your bird power.
The sons of birds.
The birds are always
bird people.
They don't bother nobody. They're
Except
always flying around.
It seems like all of the people that they sent to infiltrate, it seemed they had a couple of Titans, and they were kind of oh, okay, cool, now's our chance. We've built up these kids, we got them embedded, and we got them hidden in the government, and they're gonna take it down and steal the founding Titan to bolster our military. And that whole mission failed. Zeke was kind of the leader of that whole mission with him and Bertolt and Reiner and Annie.
Yep.
And they fucking failed.
And there's still this big question.
Who's the platypus?
No, there's a big question of the village, where it was clearly people were being turned in the village.
Yeah,
in Connie's. What happened to Connie's village? Did some people from the other country come over with their vials and just start stabbing people?
Right, or did they do it in the water? Or
what happened there? And there was a little girl who survived.
Well, they just fucking
Interrogate. Just ask her.
I might have been tongue because I was like, what the fuck's going on? But that little guy who had his head burrowed into the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's up with that?
Did they explain that at all?
No,
Eren touched it, and I don't know if he has this new thing where he's touching shit and seeing shit. It seems like he's getting weird flashes when he's touching things, like Historia. And so I'm wondering, he's no, this is one that they sent to punish, but
I don't know.
Or he's a leftover one. He was one of those ones that couldn't, he was too big, couldn't move, so he would just he was too slow, and they're
they'll just crawl. He was almost like a mini version of Reese.
But I'm hey, could you just put him out of his misery? This guy doesn't.
Agreed.
They already
100%.
know. They
but
talked to Ymir, and she said it's awful. She's it's a living nightmare. It's the worst thing ever. And you're just gonna let your buddy. I think
it's more about them reconciling with the actual humanity of the people, because he's experienced it and stuff like that. And also, maybe they didn't say it, but maybe there is just it's a vial that turns somebody into something. Who's to say they couldn't go back?
Yeah.
We don't know yet.
You know what I mean?
Working on
who's
it.
to say it's just a thing in a vial that they just let regular fucking soldiers
have
carry around and just go "Bleh,"
Seems
and then whatever.
very
You know what I'm saying?
dangerous. Seems super dangerous.
Right, like I would be the guy where I'd be like, dip, 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 like or whatever, turn myself into a fucking Titan and cause a Titan outbreak or whatever.
But I don't think they can. I think those soldiers aren't L.
They don't.
Right. You have to be LD.
LD.
Right. True.
But it's they said that the Marleyan people have been forcing them to carry
To breed.
Are they still the people? Are they just creating maybe a soldier class, maybe like who are still subjugated and still like not of the higher class, like I don't know. It's getting into like how
Possible,
if they're
or, like-
gonna be
like
racist,
the-
it's like, but
right,
you're racist.
the Zeke class, like you are Eldian, but you are a believer in our shit. Like you're a true believer of us.
You're better off than the other people, but you're still like at the end of the day, they're like spitting at your feet and shit.
They're essentially suicide bombers.
Okay,
They're basically like
cannon fodder.
Yeah, so like some of them, if you act up and you do wrong, then they turn you in and like they just kind of send you in to go wreak havoc. Or
But if you do violence,
it,
you do violence for the state, they're like, cool.
yeah, you're like, turn me into this and let me, do good by my.
And they got 13 years.
Got 13 years.
Maybe there is a thing like where it's like they got to figure out like another candidate who we'd be able to pass this along to, but truly believes in our cause and shit like that. Like, which is like a lot of it's dark. It's not good. You know what I mean? It's like it's rough. So like on top of just kind of getting used to the kind of the new rules that we just have kind of found out, the new information that we've kind of ascertained and shit. But like what brought them to this moment, like this seemingly desperate moment, like, you know what I mean? Like when we're a moment of hubris for sure, but I think a desperate moment is more interesting.
Yeah.
And more real world.
Yeah.
And it seems that way because the fact that like, they will just kind of just waltz in there. So it seems like
no one's on the walls.
So
Where were the soldiers?
it seems like their army is kind of like withdrawn, or that they're kind of like
depleted or whatever, right?
This was a last gasp effort. Like, well, the only way for us to move forward is to claim the prime Titan, the leader Titan.
That kind of seems like it seems like the scenario. It might be very different. I'm sure there's a lot of characterization. Again, like there's like I thought that we might peel off and get some more stuff with Zeke.
I thought so too, or figure out what happened to Annie, or there's a lot.
And Reiner and everything like that, but maybe not. You know what I mean? Like and yeah, I mean like we didn't get Annie's in
a bubble.
Still in that fucking crystal egg.
And we don't know how many years she had left and how many years she's been in the bubble. So is she just waiting out her clock? Was she kind of, because once you assume the power, then the 13 starts clicking down.
So she had it when
it could be
came into the core.
Yeah. So they might open her up and she's dead, and some baby somewhere is a Titan.
Yeah,
that would be weird if they overstayed their. It's like, oh, what if they're just like, yo, the egg just dissolved and she's dead.
Yeah, and it's like, we gotta go find this Titan baby. Start punching babies in the face, see if they explode.
But it was a lovely ending. It was very poetic. It was very beautiful. It was like, and they don't typically go that route. You know what I mean? With the clip, and like, even with the cliffhangers, all that World War I shit was like, even though there was like they were showing like the trenches of World War I essentially in a certain sense. Yeah. So that's probably what's maybe kind of going on, but that's what the Marleyans are contending with, and they're like, if we don't do this, but then like fuck, like you got like a Titan running around in like a World War I Battlefield 1 fucking scenario. That's pretty crazy.
Sick.
Shit.
Old-timey biplane. I mean, like they could get really nuts with this fourth season. They could get really nuts.
You have no idea. No idea.
And then you also got to think about it. There's so many other stories that could potentially be told around the whole world.
Yeah. Like if they have photography when he's a child, then they're going to have the talkies by the time he's an adult.
We got ourselves, the talkies are coming out here.
And
we got ourselves going to the motion picture.
They're going to get their video cameras on these Titans to spread the propaganda of like, these aliens are coming out to eat your children. grow a victory garden. Like, I don't know.
It's like, where will you be when the next Eldian strikes, or whatever the fuck it is,
Honestly, like, they could get some really good scary footage of these Titans going, and like scare the whole world.
But like, really good. Like, the show continues to engage and continues to be mind-blowing in ways that, and I think in ways that are like, very emotionally satisfying, and in ways that are just kind of like, epic, and just really, like really give you a big charge and stuff like that. I mean, like the whole, the fight to retake the wall between Zeke and everybody's fucking throwing baseballs and shit like all, I mean, it's so much happened in this season.
Yeah.
It was just fucking crazy.
Think about this show versus like any other show ever. Like how many like bonkers, batshit, crazy, like turns and twists have happened in this show. Like there's so many, like so fucking many.
Like moments that happen where truly like the way that I have to think about this world has to change for me to go forward in this story and stuff like that. And I think there's a ton of them. I mean, I think that there's a reason why this was on the tip of everybody's tongue for us to check out. Yeah. There's a reason. And like, and I know it's proof that from the first season, like Emil, like our dear friend Emil, who's been watching the show for a long time and stuff like that. Like this is what he said. This is how he said it. And it was very interesting that he said it this way about season 4, where he just like, he wasn't saying anything. He didn't spoil nothing or whatever it was, but he just was shaking his head. He goes like, I'm really proud of them. Of the storytelling, because that it's continued
still great
to be as engaging and as good and as crazy as it kind of is. So
the hype for this thing has been at like Game of Thrones levels.
Yeah.
It's very easy to like let your audience down. And it's a lot of pressure.
Source material has been finished.
Yeah, it's true.
And so they kind of have at least a little bit better of an idea of what to adapt, what to focus on, what not to. I mean, that helps. I mean, because we've talked about this before, but like D&D could adapt that story very well. They did the first 4. They did the first like 6 seasons of that show, and definitely the first 4 are amazing. Like I don't give a fuck what anyone says. That's I think that because they have it there and it's set and it's ready and stuff like that, and they can kind of just figure out the best way to enact it. I think, is I don't know, it's special. So I'm very excited to be going forward with season 4 for sure.
Yeah.
Right?
Hell
absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, we hope that you guys are excited to go ahead with season 4. And if you guys want to, it's actually available. Now again, in between seasons, we kind of take a break. We take like 1 week off or something like that. You know what I mean? Just to kind of get our bearings and stuff like that. Abe, who's been editing like a bastard and has been doing a fantastic job doing it. Everybody give it up for Abe. We probably will be taking like a little bit, like 1 week off, but on our Patreon, if you want to get early access to the next episode before anybody else gets to see it, you guys get to check that stuff out right now on our Patreon. It's available on our Patreon, and that's how you buy into the early access. So once we drop an episode on YT, you guys get it. You guys get the next episode before anybody else does. So every time we're going to drop episode 1, you get episode 2, 3, 4, and so on. So you guys know how math works. Oh!
What? Wait. Oh, yeah, because he can command that he can turn them.
So if you guys want to get a load of some of that stuff and a bunch of other content that we have over there, a ton of we got a awesome exclusive podcast, commentary tracks, tons of other stuff over there. We hope that you guys consider checking it out over on our Patreon. The link is in the top pinned comment or the description below. I think we got to look. I don't know how successful it was. We got to check out that movie.
Oh, God, yeah.
There's an Attack on Titan movie.
Yeah.
What? Oh, was that the thing that we watched? Didn't we watch a little trailer?
We sent like I think it was like a 2-minute clip. Of it and stuff. And and they change so much. It's like not even the same shit.
Oh, okay.
Just the names and everything.
Of course we got to cut.
Is it just more like a Godzilla thing?
I don't think that again, I will double check. I will ask around and double check. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's quite Last Airbender levels of whatever, but it does look kind of funny.
Yeah.
It looks kind of funny and crazy and shit. So we're gonna be doing a bunch of different stuff like that. We're gonna be a bunch of stuff, bunch of exclusive content that's gonna be over there on our Patreon. So we hope that you guys consider giving us a little bit of support if you guys are having a good time. But if you can't do that, but you still want to help us out, you can hit us with a like and a subscribe. It helps us out a tremendous amount. Helps people find the channel. We would appreciate y'all if you would do so, and we will check y'all later.